Hello, everybody. Matt from Just Wrench It, and I wanted to take this opportunity today to talk to you guys about a product I was recently given to review. So, as many of you do know, if you think back, I purchased a 2022 Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross a couple of years ago now, and it's been a great car other than getting rear-ended and spending about 6 months in the body shop. But aside from that, it's a great car, but it has one problem that just eludes me about the design of the car, and that is the wired Android Auto. So many of you know it depends on the kind of models that you buy as far as cars go, but a lot of manufacturers on the mid or low end ranges of cars will offer something like CarPlay, but will make it a wired connection to where you have to plug your phone in to a USB port in order to get that functionality. Now, often if you look, you find solutions that you didn't know were available. And in this case, Binize reached out to me first, and I had no idea that this was even a thing, but they make wireless CarPlay adapters. They have them also for Android Auto. You can look around and see their selections, link in the description. But the short of it is that you then plug this device into your car's USB port, and then it generates a Wi-Fi signal for your phone to connect to. And you connect to that Wi-Fi the first time. Once you're connected, of course, your phone remembers and automatically connects every time you get in the car, which is so convenient. But then you no longer have to connect your phone through a cable to your car to get the functionality of your Android Auto, or in this case, Apple CarPlay. Now, as I said before, the car in question, my Eclipse Cross, spent about 6 months in the body shop after I got rear-ended. So during that time, I actually had a 2023 Mazda CX-9, and that's what I was driving for quite some time. So I've used this on multiple cars, and I gotta tell you, the functionality is there. It's everything that you want to see: fast responsiveness and just simple connectivity to what is now standard equipment in any car and almost a necessity, which is your music, your navigation, all of your apps, all in one place, ready for you to use when you're driving. So check out the link in the description and see if this might be a good fit for you. They have very cost-effective models. They also have models that can support their own 4G device if that was a thing you were looking at and you want to put your own SIM card in one. You could do that, and then you would never need your phone at all. It would just automatically connect through that SIM card. But the simple and most cost-effective option is this, and it works wonderfully. So let me take you out to the car and show you a little bit about what it looks like. So here we are in the car, and looking at the Apple CarPlay, it's about what you would expect. It's very responsive. I see no difference in the responsiveness versus actually plugging the device directly into the car. Everything works as it should. You have access to all the same things you would normally have. Of course, in this car, I have the Mitsubishi app. That's because of the car. You won't be able to have that, but all of your podcasts, Pandora, iHeart, Spotify, even Teams, which I found kind of odd, but I guess for messaging and things, that's on here. Amazon Music as well. YouTube Music works well with it. Your maps, and of course your phone calls. Now, There's no real limitations on this. It's got everything you would expect to see. Your maps here. You can change your layout just the same as you would with any CarPlay, and it's a pretty good setup. And again, you never have to plug in down here to the wires ever again. You can just tuck this thing away in your center console and be done with it. So I will say, with this box, you do want to securely mount it. I have not yet, but I have noticed some things, roads get bumpy and things, you kind of hear it clunking around. I would get some kind of double-sided tape or Velcro and just fix this down somewhere in your center console. If you look at most of them anymore, they have these little channels here, and the channels are for wires to go in and out. Mine, unfortunately, does not have a USB in the console. Some do, and in that case, you can use the super short cables that come with this. But in my case, I had to use a longer data cable so that I could reach the center console. But I would affix it down. Some users on the reviews have reported connectivity issues. As I've said, I've used this across 2 different cars now for months. I'm actually behind in getting this video out. I had told them it would be done a little sooner, but I bought a new house. It's over there. So, it did take me a while to get the video out, which is a good thing because I've had time to really use this thing, and it works seamlessly just the same as it would if you plug in your phone. I have had a couple of issues where it'd connect and disconnect, but I had those same issues with my car, not the wireless CarPlay. So before I used it and I was using a wired connection, I would occasionally have like a dropout or a restart of the CarPlay. And so I'm not attributing that to their device. I think that that has more to do with my car than the actual device. So overall, I've done road trips with this thing. I've been using it for months. It is well worth it to be free of wires and to just enjoy the functionality of a phone that just connects directly to your car and you don't have to do anything. You're not going to damage your charging port when you go to get out of your car and you grab your phone and forget to unplug it. So I really think this is something that if your car has this functionality and you currently have to plug in, you need this device. So check out the link below and see if this is something that you want to add to your car. Other than that, I want to thank everybody for your time and attention today. I greatly appreciate it, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.